Right, so this review is based off the 10-hour EA Access trial, and just to disclose, I didn't even use the full 10 hours, I got bored to fucking tears by about 6, so here we go. Kinda gives my opinion away, doesn't it? The story mode is the key new feature. I like the idea of Mass Effect with footballers, to be honest, but in execution it's anything but. You play as Alex Hunter, who is black and from Clapham Junction fam, as well as having a dad who's walked out on him and an arsehole. Couldn't stereotype him more really, could ya? You can tell the writing is clearly done by old white men who don't have a clue, and that trend carries on into the dialogue. The story is not affected by the way you play or the choices you can make as far as I can tell. For example, spoiler alert, at the end of the trial's story our main protagonist Alex is put out on loan by the Premiership club he signed for. No matter how well you play, this happens. There is a good idea in here though. If they go all out and make a sports campaign like F1 2016, I'd be down. That's if FIFA sorts out its gameplay first. For those that saw my PES review, I might repeat myself a bit here, but FIFA has the same pitfalls. It's blatantly obvious when it's your turn to do well and when it's the opposition's, like an invisible man is operating a switch in the background. Rather than the AI getting smarter when it's their turn on the switch of destiny, they kind of brute force their way through you, reacting to your every button press, tackles resulting in loose balls going straight back to the opposition, fast players getting outpaced by slow players, and my personal favourite, putting a through ball to your striker on a run only for him to slow down as he receives it so the defenders can catch up. It's what kills football games for me. It never feels satisfying when I get a goal, it just feels like I was permitted to by the AI, and when it's your turn to concede you can just feel it, and it always seems to happen at certain points in the game, 89th minute, 44th, and right at the start of the match. I know the developer came out and said there's no scripting in the game. Here's the thing though, dear viewer, something that might shatter your world: developers lie. I understand football games need some kind of random element in them to keep it close to the actual sport, but this is too far in the wrong direction. Also, it just doesn't control as well as PES. It feels slow and cumbersome. Players don't respond to your inputs quickly enough, and the tackling is awful. It's so ineffective. However, shooting works well. Corners are also much better. You can actually take one with accuracy, not just take a gamble. It looks really good as well. Most players look like their real life counterparts, though some, like Okazaki for Leicester, don't at all. The frame rate chugged a bit in the story mode, but nothing too bad. Other than that though, utter shy. A game clearly not designed for skill, just like PES. The game doesn't want you to win or lose too much to keep the right level of addiction, so you buy those Ultimate Team packs. I tried one online game and thought, nah, you're alright, just the same bollocks on knowing whose turn it is to do well. If you really want my opinion on the PES versus FIFA thing, PES is better purely because of its controls, but I think both are bollocks, so take that for what it's worth. Probably about as much as a back alley beach from your mum. Oh ho!